Way frozen, but the frag is clean from Rops, and they needed that. 12 now for Mouse.
Well, we'll be going the distance, whatever happens here. Impact player, round number 26, is frozen, looking deadly out there on the outside bomb site. Money, not so much from Movistar Riders. All hovering around $3,000. A partial buys out there, but that's about it.
I'm excited by the double AWP, Hank.
The double AWP of Voxic and Chris J.
It's always exciting.
Yeah. And they're both performing as well right now, both 16 and 17 frags respectively. And another tactical timeout for Movistar Riders here. It's their third. Just discussing their options, whether they want to invest into this round at all. They've got loss bonus into the next, but not a massive amount. We'll only have the third stage. So, like I said, Desert Eagles, some Kevlar. You're not going to be investing heavily into this.
No, it's a weird one right now because this is one thing that the Riders don't have is experience in these situations against a tier 1 opponent. Being able to close out against some of the world's best is something which you can only learn, and that's difficult to do. Well, now they're in the server. Now they're getting an opportunity to pick something up on the job, I suppose. And let's see if they're able to get these final 2 rounds out of the next 4. Mousesports can still 16-14 this. That's definitely a possibility.
It definitely is. One I think is going to be realized. But time will tell. Up against the Deagles, no armor for now. Bit of utility deployed towards outside. It's been a push. They have got some fancy plays here. Looking towards upper though, Chris J sits like a turret, takes down the first, and that could be the round in itself. Oh, it's frozen. He's actually got up Pop Dog as well. Trying to lock them in, but it cost him his life.
Ooh, baby.
He's too distracted by the footsteps towards T-spawn. Trying to get that smoke potentially, Eastor. Only with the PT-50 can upgrade to a Deagle, gets the smoke. Could drop that on lower ramp before they go outside. That could be quite cool.
Yeah, especially considering the CT utility has just arrived.
So they've got plenty of time here. You can wait out that smoke down lower, keep at least one player towards inside, or they could use the smoke outer and try and plant inside it.
Look how passive Mousesports are.
I think they're suddenly realizing the scoreline. Having to respect this deco. Keep them at arm's length, and this is going to be a spot now. Steel, his hands are visible, and tapping away will be Karrigan. Woxic finding another. Look at the range by which they're finding these fights. It makes it almost impossible.
Yeah. This is what you want to be doing when you know you've got the round in the palm of your hand. No one has to be exploring for kills. Keep everyone alive. Keep it clinical. And I like to be left in a 4 versus 1. Very well done from Mousesports here. We're going to close things down in regulation if possible. And like we said, Movistar Riders will get third stage loss bonus into this one. So money not amazing by any stretch, but enough there for AKs, armor, smoke. Eastor can't get the AWP. I don't think anyone can really drop it either. So you'll have to make do with the AK-47 for now. Double AWP setup still looking very good for Mousesports. I think you'll see that trend continue towards the end of this game. Here we go, last few rounds.
28 to be precise so far on map 2 of game 1, day 3 of ESL One's road to Rio. Dignitas NIP. Our second game of the day. Excited to see those two head to head. And this one is about to get all the more exciting. Karrigan aggressive towards main. Eastor's aware of it. And that smoke's going to make things difficult. He can't challenge now.
Oh my God, he can't even scope right now.
Oh, very uncomfortable times. And he loses his life. Woxic checking it. And responsive. Ooh, looking to panic and get himself out of dodge. He's actually still managed to get away with that. 9 HP, but calling red flags in IV. 2 players advancing through that, and Chris J's going to fill the gap. This is nice.
Yeah, the double AWP setup now. It's going to work out for a second kill. Not quite. Both the AWP is low at this point, but both are live. Voxic at 9, Chris J at 34. They still have the man advantage here, as Frozen will extend it. Alex dropped to the floor. Looking for 14-14. Should be converted here. Karrigan patrols towards Ivy. 2 players there. Should be getting at least one of those, if not 2. Spots a second and plays the more passive game again.
And the fight was brought to him. It was Steel. Nice aggressive maneuver on the first, but Frozen, very precise from Pop, puts it to a stop. Now full versus 1. Lau. Admittedly, Woxic and Chris are low, but they're AWPs, and the range of Train is absurd if he was to just wait this one out.
Looks like he's got
I guess he might as well. To
yeah.
only get $3,400 into the next round, he's got more than that right now.
This is a really tough spot for the Riders to be in, right? Having to make these kind of economic decisions this late in the game. Now, they only need one more to guarantee themselves overtime here, but I don't even know how they're going to post that on the board now that this wall has been erected. It will have to be through fast plays, right?
Yeah.
That's all it's through. Fast plays and an individual picking up a nice entry, which can snowball a couple more kills.
So do they want to force buy now around this AK-47 and go for it, or do they let Mousesports get another round, get the 15th up and go for a full buy and try and go for overtime? With the money at $3,000, half buy around the AK?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you're right. Give them
Take
two
some Tech
chances.
9s, a Kevlar vest, have a go.
Have a crack at it. There's no point in just saving fully here and going into the final round with a surplus of cash. You may as well invest a little bit.
They can't even, with 3K, so a 4-stage loss bonus here, they couldn't go beneath $2,000, right? They get P250s, maybe Kevlar, not much else. You can see, yeah, that they didn't even justify
basically
Kevlar.
nades, yeah.
So he's gone for some Kevlar, gone for some nades here, try and make the AK work, stab each other for some reason.
No,
Bit of a laugh.
No. No fun for anyone, that one. Lau just stabbing, right-click no less, into...
Caught red-handed.
Into steel.
We saw it on the screen.
We saw it, we know. Let's see if he can justify. Get some redemption here on such a crucial round of play. Scene set perfectly by Hank and Chad. A lot riding on this one.
So, inside execution, at least need the bomb. I don't think they'll even get that, to be honest with you, but time will tell. It's been the Chris J. Orb towards up. It has been a bit of a nuisance for them, to say the very least. It looks promising for a couple more kills here once again. Robs waiting by the lower ramp. Here's the nades being pulled. Calling for the rotation. Look at all the grenades fly in here.
Whoa!
Great
Nice
execution,
nades.
but I don't think it'll lead into many kills. Alex gets one.